Standouts from the first day of Ohio State spring football practice: Bill Landis, Tim Bielik, Doug Maurice. We got to watch about an hour of practice on Tuesday, which is so valuable. We don't get to watch very much Ohio State practice at any time of the year. So in what we saw during practice, Bill Landis, who stood out to you?
I watched basically the quarterbacks the entire time, and Joe Burrow was the one who stood out to me among the three, the others being Dwayne Haskins and Tate Martell. It's the first day. I don't think anybody looked like particularly crisp, and the ball was like kind of sailing a lot of guys, but Joe Burrow seemed to be the most accurate. They did like a mini field 7-on-7 kind of deal, and Joe Burrow completed all but one of his passes, and I think Dwayne was like 4 of 10 or something like that. So Joe Burrow just looked a little more solid, but overall I thought the quarterbacks looked pretty good.
I watched mostly defense, and linebackers kind of have a chance to like sort of flow in space. They're not hitting, they're not tackling. The defensive linemen aren't doing much. They're running a couple corner drills, but they ran some 11-on-11 stuff, some 7-on-7 stuff. I thought Justin Hilliard at middle linebacker, a guy who's battled injuries his whole career, was moving and looking like a guy who could be in the mix. I think that's good news for him. But the guy to me was Keion Jones, who waited for 2 years. He's a junior now. It just seems like he's going to be a starter at outside linebacker, and he just looks ready. He looks confident. He looks athletic. He looks like he can do this, and we haven't really seen him do it. So it's like, oh, there's Keion Jones. It looks like he's been out there forever, but he's actually never been out there. He looks ready to be a starter, and it's just sort of reassuring when you think guys are going to step into those roles and look like they can. Tim, who do you have?
I watched the offense this morning, and I liked what I saw out of Jaylen Harris. You asked him, Doug, you asked him about the 2017 class, Urban Meyer about the 2017 class, the sophomore stepping in. Harris was one of those guys you brought up, and Urban echoed those sentiments. And Harris is a guy who we've talked before about the crowded receiver position, everybody staying for one more season from last year. Harris looks like a guy who could probably force his way into that rotation. He's got size. He looked quick out there. He showed some good hops, making a nice catch. He also made a nice one over the middle where he sort of bumped Marcus Williamson down to the turf a little bit. Nothing serious or anything like that. But Harris is a guy who played some last year, in some garbage time, some late game situations. A guy that if he continues to play well could force his way into that 6-man rotation and possibly stretch it out to 7.
Yeah, I think Urban Meyer said they want like those receivers to be elite. They're not elite. They're good. They need some elite, and if Jaylen Harris is ready to do that, I think he would get a chance. More spring practice coming. Thanks to you guys for watching and reading. He's Bill. He's Tim. I'm Doug. Catch you later.